Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? Sorry I haven't been around for a while. It's because that I just been busy with trying to get a different software. Like this is on my phone, but I'm gonna work on getting a MacBook and a Canon camera so I can be getting with my short film. And speaking of this short film, I'm gonna be talking more about that towards the end of the video. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about the menu. Let's roll it. What is good? It's your boy Dante back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the menu directed by Mike Mylod, or Mylod, M-Y-L-O-D. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but I believe it's Mylod. And it stars Anne Joy Taylor. You know, when I think of the menu, like just the title, it brings me back to the story when I was about 16 years old. I had this Kiki's breakfast menu at my house that it was from my mom's pocketbook, and I took it out of her purse and it was all crumbled up and rippled up. And the next time we went, I took it with me, and they had fresh new menus, and I still kept it, the crumbled one, and I just looked, and my dad was like, "What the hell are you doing?" He snatched it away and threw it in the garbage. Not that that matters, but I just wanted to say the story. What this film is about these group of people. They are all invited into this restaurant on a remote island, and when they are there to try these new foods, and their goal is not to taste the food, but taste the scenery. Like, you know, the water, the fish, the shark, the dolphin, you know, this, that, and third. Like that's just an example of when it comes to seafood. You know, they will like give you a set of food with the environment all around it and animals, you know, like certain animal meats and plants and things like that in an art form. At the end, it looks like a cake almost. They're supposed to taste the scenery. So they're taste testing this food, and shit starts to really hit the fan when it gets to dessert. Now, I saw this film with the love of my life and the love of my friend, and afterwards we went to Olive Garden and we were just talking about this film like throughout, all the way through. And I remember asking my girlfriend, "Would you taste any of these foods?" And then she was like, "No, I don't want to taste any of these foods." I asked my girl Lindsay, "Would she taste any of these foods?" And she said, "No, I don't want to taste any of these foods." And I'm like, damn, am I the only one that want to taste any of these foods? Like, I would taste all these foods. This film right here, I actually had a little blast with it. I thought it was a really cool idea how they took that idea and put it into the horror thriller genre with that type of narrative. Like, I felt like that was a really cool idea, and that I actually enjoyed the movie. That was one hell of a thrill, one hell of a ride. The acting is great, the cinematography is great, and the environment, it makes you feel it's dark and cold. Not even the environment, but also the people that are cold too. Like, you ever came across somebody so professional that they're like a robot? Like, so professional that it's weird. Like, Anne Joy Taylor's character will be like, "Hey, may I use the restroom?" And then one of the workers will just say, "Have a seat, please." It's just so weird. Even when it gets intense, they're still so calm. Even when it comes to like them murdering somebody or hurting somebody or exposing someone's secrets, and everyone in the survivors are all trying to create a plan. They're all panicking, going in panic mode. The owner, the servers, and the chefs, like the cookers, they are all just so cold, and it makes you feel like something is wrong when you walk into this place. I don't know, and that's what I like about it. I like when you like the environment that they were in, where it's like when you walk in and everyone is just so cold and uncharismatic, dull, platitudinous. I like that. It was just so cold, and it made you feel what these taste testers were feeling. Out of all the characters, if I'm being completely honest, Anne Joy Taylor's character was the only one that I rooted for the most out of everybody, because I'm not saying that all these other were like bad people, but they were all, you know, they all had a reason to be there. Whereas this one here did not. Like, I can't root for her oblivious ass boyfriend that want to be sticking his tongue in the owner's ass, and the owner is so disrespectful. the three scammers, this guy over here that thinks he's high and mighty because he has like one little role, and his gold digging wife and his two old ass couples. Like, out of all those people, I root for Anne the most. Mostly because she was dragged in. And that's something that made me think like, yo, I gotta root for this girl the most out of everybody. And I felt like that was a good catch. And what I liked about her at the end, she beat him at his own game. And I'm not gonna tell you guys how. I'm gonna tell you guys what happens, but I'm not gonna tell you how. But one of the things that I had with the nitpick of the film, just one, was how slow it was. It was a little too slow. It's just like, you want to be like, yo, let's get to the point. There were just certain moments where like it took up a lot of runtime. It makes you just want to say, yo, let's get to the point. I felt like, oh, excuse me. I felt like in the first act, that with the first act where everything is, it's exposition and everyone their characters is, slowly fleshing out and stuff like that, and they're getting invited to this restaurant. I don't know, I feel like the pacing for that was just a little too slow, or if the way how they were fleshing each other out and getting to know each other, and us as an audience are starting to know how these characters are. I wish that they did it they executed in a different way. I just wish that these characters were just fleshed out a bit better in the first act. It's just, I don't know, I just felt like the first act was just a bit really slow paced. And the owner of this big franchise, of this really fancy private restaurant that they do every year, I wish that his backstory was a little bit shown more. I wish the backstory was told a bit more on why he did what he did, things like that. He does say what he does, but I wish that they told a bit more details. Why did he do it? How did he do it? This, that, and third. An ironic part of me saying that, how did he do it? This, that, and third. The oblivious boyfriend was asking him all those questions, and the owner was just being really sacrilegious towards him. And I actually like that kind of catch, because we can see where, how this guy is. We can see how much of a jerk he is, how cold and bland he is, and alongside with the servers and the cooks. You still want to know somewhat a little bit more of his backstory. I mean, at least I wish I knew more of his backstory than what we had. But those are just two little nitpicks that I had. The slow pace of the first act and the flesh out of the antagonist. I wish that they showed just a bit more. I would have loved to see a bit more. But with this film, I actually enjoyed it. Overall, really fun. And once it hits YouTube movies, I'm gonna definitely rent it. I will give this film an 8.5 out of 10. Really good, really riveting, really suspenseful. Makes you, gets you on the edge of your seat. I liked it. That's just me though. I liked it. About the short film I'm doing is called Recovery. I finished the script already. Recovery is a short film, and it's going to be about a guy getting cheated on from a girl that he has been with and loved for so long, and he gets into depression to the point where he starts smoking and drinking and start losing himself. And then he gets back and he tries to get back on his feet to become the best version of himself. So it's like when life knocks you down, you just gotta get back up. And he's trying to get back up after falling down, and just something that's very common with with breakups. We all get cheated on, and it could get to the point where when we get damsel in distress, and we have a big chip on our shoulder, we start to what some of us might take drugs, or start have suicidal thoughts, or want to hurt ourselves, and we overcome those things by becoming the best version of ourselves by working out and doing this, that, and third. So it's basically, that's what the film's going to be. The short film's going to be about. I've already finished the script. I'm going to get the materials, the better equipment for this short film, and I gotta get a cast. And with the cast, I'm definitely gonna post it out on my Snapchat and Instagram if you guys want to be in it, and let me know. Like, for the roles of you guys portraying as supporters or friends to support this main character. And I'm going to be the main character. But if But I mean, that's if no one wants to audition for this film. I definitely want to put out auditions for the main character and the friend, the supporting friend, and the cheating girlfriend, and the side dude. So yeah, that's gonna be I'm gonna do the casting a little bit later after I get all the equipment and stuff like that. But anyways, I want y'all to take care of yourselves, stay blessed, and I love y'all, and that is it. I'm gone.